Hi, my name is Dave Malamed, and welcome back to UncoverFraud.com. I'm a forensic accountant and fraud investigation expert of just over 20 years now. And today, I want to talk to you about partnership fraud. The specific partnership type of fraud I want to talk about is restaurant fraud. And I did investigate a huge restaurant, bar, bowling alley a couple years ago, where there was probably somewhere between 8 to 12 bars within one bar. And there were many cashiers and many bartenders. And there was one operating partner who used to come into work and see how things were going, and one non-operating partner, a person who relied on the financial statements at the end of the year to see how much money they should receive or how much money they owed. The non-operating partner got a little bit suspicious because they felt the bar was flourishing and that the operating partner was not reporting properly. We went in, we did a preliminary investigation, and guess what we found? We found that the operating partner was actually taking $200,000 extra in pay. That means that $100,000 of that $200,000 belonged to the non-operating partner. That was enough to let the judges and the court say, hey, wait a second, something is going on here. And the two individuals said, we don't want to work together anymore. The business needs to be sold. But who was going to determine the real value of the company? The non-operating partner was alleging that the top line revenue and the bottom line profit were understated. Let me give you an example of a couple of ways that can be in the restaurant industry where money can be stolen. If a vodka and tonic is $10 at a bar, and a double is $15. If a bartender were to ring in that an individual bought 2 shots as a double and sold those 2 shots as singles to 2 people at the bar, the cash register would register $15 being owed to it. And the customer, you know, when you go to the bar and you walk up and you pay $20 cash or whatever it is, well, the individual who would be paying cash would pay $20, and there would be a $5 difference between how much was paid and how much was owed. And that $5 would be pocketed by the bartender. Another fraud that occurs in restaurants is that in the morning time, somebody opens up a bill with 2 coffees on it. They open up a bill with 2 coffees on, and they wait for somebody to come in and order. The order is for, say, 2 coffees and 2 sandwiches. They'll add the 2 sandwiches to the bill, and then those 2 coffees will be there already, meaning that, say, the coffees were $5 each and the sandwiches were $10 each, it's $30 for the bill. Once that bill is paid, the individual, the waiter, does not close out that bill. What they do is they take those 2 coffees and they move them to a new bill before closing out the bill that was for $30. By moving those 2 drinks over, the bill is actually only for $20, meaning that if the customer paid $30, $10 of that would not be registered as being owed to the restaurant or bar. It would be $10 that the waiter, the server, could pocket themselves. There are endless ways in restaurants that waitstaff, managers, bartenders are able to defraud the system. In fact, if you are not working at a restaurant or bar as a partner, you are being blind to the fact that fraud is definitely occurring. And remember what I've told you before. You know, according to the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners, 5% of top line revenue is lost to fraud. That's 5% that would actually go straight to the bottom line of profit. Meaning, how much as a partner who is not operating in a business are you losing? One of the things that I suggest to be done on a regular basis is go in and do a fraud risk assessment. Go in and audit the numbers. Have a forensic accountant go in and check if you feel uncomfortable. If you are a partner and you are feeling that you are not being told the right story, that you feel your company is growing and you are not seeing it happen, you can call someone like me in and we can go in and do the investigation and look on your behalf. It doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to go straight to your partner and accuse them of fraud. Because let me tell you, one way that you can mess things up straight away is if you accuse anybody of fraud without the right evidence. But we can get you the right evidence if it exists. And if it does, you're going to have a substantial case in terms of being defrauded. Potentially, you'll be able to recover money that was stolen. And you're probably going to want to get out of that relationship, that partnership agreement that you have with that other individual or individuals. Hopefully you found this helpful, and hopefully it prevents you from becoming a victim or prevents you from losing any more money. Again, my name is David Melamed. I'm a forensic accountant and fraud investigation expert. Don't forget to subscribe and like me below. Leave me some comments. I'm always interested in what you've got to tell me. Thank you so much. Have a great day and a great week. God bless.